This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, 3 alleged burglars tried to break into Chief Keef's house, and they actually hopped the wall, threw some bricks to break a window as well. And they said one of them got into the house, and they were actually getting some of his items, but that's when LAPD plainclothes officers patrolling the area actually intervened and stopped the whole thing from happening. One suspect fired a shot, and then there was a high-speed chase. They did get 2 of the perpetrators, but one of them managed to flee in a getaway car.
So many people got to start hiring armed security to watch their houses just so one or two of these dudes can get shot. Because I'm sure it's just a ring, right? So I'm sure.
They had these plainclothes officers actually patrolling these neighborhoods because so many people's houses are getting broken into. This was in San Fernando Valley. Now, Chief Keef was home while all of this was happening, and he had no idea they had even gotten into his house.
Somebody got to get shot. Once somebody gets shot, all that will slow down.
All right, now, people are upset, as you all know, but they were talking about Maroon 5 at the halftime show for the NFL. But it looks like Cardi B is in negotiations to perform her remix with Maroon 5 during the show. But they also want to see if she can get some type of solo set.
Nah, I love Cardi, but man, you can't disrespect the city of Atlanta like that. Like, you got to have a hip-hop and R&B artist from Atlanta. Outkast, Ludacris, Lil Jon,
Dupree, welcome to Atlanta.
T.I.,
Absolutely.
Jermaine Dupri, the Migos, TLC, and Usher.
Well, she's on a song with Maroon 5, so I guess she is being tapped to perform that song, but seeing if she could do some more, perhaps. All right, Sanaa Lathan, she was talking about how she's been treated by other women in this business. She said, I've been treated just horribly by some women that you may know. I won't call any names, but she said that she felt very hurt by other women she collaborated with at the beginning of her career. And, she said you can, and here's what actually Lynn Whitfield, because they're in that show Napoli Ever After that started on Netflix. They're in that show together. And here's what Lynn Whitfield said on The Breakfast Club about Sanaa.
So Sanaa, her performance is amazing
in
taking this journey. And this is the project where she cut her hair.
Everybody was like, wow, she cut all her hair off.
It's so powerful. It is so incredibly powerful. I think this is one of her best performances since, Love and Basketball.
Did you ask if she bit Beyonce?
What?
Listen, hurt people hurt people. So if Sanaa has been hurt by other women, that's probably why she bit Beyonce.
Well, we don't know that she bit Beyonce. She has denied that even happened.
Unless you know something that we don't know.
Allegedly.
All right, now it looks like Michael Kors might be in talks to buy Versace, according to reports, for about $2.35 billion. That's according to people familiar with that.
Damn, Michael Kors got money. Boy, salute all the Dominicans that made Michael Kors the brand that it is. Drop one of clues bombs for all the Dominican women that made Michael Kors so
Now,
popular.
we don't know if they're going to stay on, if the Versace family is going to stay on as minority shareholders in the business.
It's not going to be the same if the Versace family doesn't own a pice of that or design.
It's going to be the Philippe family.
They kind of have
Gomez's.
to. And you know what? Versace has some really nice stuff right now. When I was in Vegas, I just browsed and perused through the Versace store. They got some nice things, some nice sweatsuits and nice clothes. So looks like they have a great season ahead of them. Now, Jordan Peele is supposed to be hosting the Twilight Zone revival. And they did announce that last week, so it should be pretty interesting. They're going to revive that for streaming services. And I actually was a big Twilight Zone fan. Like, I have been going back and looking at some of the old ones.
We got Black
recently.
Mirror now.
I never watched it.
Black Mirror makes the Twilight Zone look like E.T.
I mean, it was back in the day, so it looks
E.T. was
different
great,
when you look at it now, but they had some great themes going on during that show. Now, T.I. is going to be doing a pop-up trap museum in Atlanta, so he wants to kind of go through the whole history of trap music, and that's going to be happening, opening on September 30th.
When is that over? You know?
I'm not exactly sure when it's ending.
Okay.
But it's going to be the 15th anniversary of his trap music album as well. So that's why he's doing this. If you want more information, you can follow at Trap Music Museum to find out. And J. Cole is going to be launching a Hurricane Florence Relief Fund. And that's all because so many people were affected by Hurricane Florence. I've been getting messages from people who are saying it's really bad out there in the Carolinas. And they just want everybody to know it's not all good. Over 19,000 people are currently living in shelters in North Carolina alone from the effects of the hurricane. There was a record-breaking 30 inches of rainfall. So Dreamville put out a statement. North Carolina has a special place in our hearts. The impact of Hurricane Florence has displaced families and caused unprecedented damage to Fayetteville. So they're asking for help to spread awareness to help the people of Fayetteville, too. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report. And shout out to our girl, Melissa Ford. by the
Salute to
way.
Melissa Ford,
She posted
man.
that she's really battling with emotional, she's really battling depression right now. She did a whole post about it. You know, she had a really bad car crash, had some head trauma from that. And she said some days, simple tasks takes the effort of 40 men when she's unhappy to wake and see the sun because it's another day spent listlessly looking for solid meaning in life. So we send our love out to you, Melissa Ford.
That's the homie.
All right,
Can I
I'm Angela
salute-
Yee, and that's
Oh,
your rumor
never mind.
report.